Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian, and we are back with more of The Flash. In last episode, we have two Caitlins, kind of. One Caitlin and one Frost. Not sure why. I'm assuming we're gonna go into that, try to figure it out anyway. I just don't know how that would, how exactly that would have happened. What science mumbo jumbo can they use to explain this? Let's see, Abracadabra died, which was kind of sad, actually. I was kind of hoping we could keep him, because I like him, actually, in this show. They actually made him likable. Then we also got this strange monster thing, which is apparently a woman, and I didn't realize it, because I'm an idiot. There's something about the strength force or something like that. I think somebody's mentioned in the comments before. There's multiple different forces. I don't remember all of them. I just know there's strength force or something. And this creature absorbed not just Barry's electricity or lightning, but antimatter, which is something. I'm not sure what the reasoning for that, other than if it's just really strong, or I'm not sure, because it was terrifying. But somebody did bring up a good point as to why should it be able to do that when it's supposed to, the reasoning for antimatter is that it destroys everything. But I'm just what that has to mean something for this creature, I'm assuming. I don't know, unless I was dealing with both Barry and Iris dealing with the issues of moving with healing. As well as Kadabra as well. Fortunately, he didn't get the chance to fully heal. But yeah, Iris is making steps, Barry is making steps, so I'm glad they didn't when they addressed it and they didn't just immediately heal. They're still saying by the end of it, they're we're still gonna be working on it. So I like that they did that. I'm assuming I'm hoping that they're gonna continue going on that. It's not just gonna be an immediate thing, but we'll see.
Check out this frosty twist.
Yeah. God, she's so cute though.
Told you they'd freak.
Well, they didn't freak per se. I feel split the money, maybe. What's something shaking? Is it the dude?
It's time to come home now, Cecile. You never did learn your lesson.
Ugh.
What's wrong?
You always have felt like two different people.
Yes.
Now you just have two different
Worried.
bodies.
But don't worry, I'm gonna figure out a way to get us back together as quickly as possible, because I'm afraid the longer we wait, the harder it'll be. I mean, shouldn't we be focusing on that berserker who killed Abracadabra instead?
Frost has a point. Where are we with Fuerza? Satellites detected an isotopic signature.
That's Fuerza. Where's she headed?
I don't like it.
Here. Right now.
Who is that?
A body? Someone catch it! Her? I think it's her.
Help me.
What? No. Speed Force or Mom? What is this going on?
Damn. If we got some kind of Freddy Krueger meta on our hands. We'll find him.
I like to get a head start. In my experience, if you're not early, you're late. You must be the captain's daughter.
Shoot her first.
Dope belt buckle.
Haha, not a belt buckle. This is the Firestorm Matrix.
Okay.
You're gonna merge them with the
Fawn
Firestorm
built it
Matrix?
to combine Ronnie and Stein into Firestorm safely.
And that's gonna help put me and Katie back together.
Don't destroy
And
it.
Caitlin.
She can finally watch This Is Us without me screaming, "Turn it off!" in her head.
Frost, what have I said about disparaging This Is Us?
They're so weepy.
That cast is too precious for this world. Listen. Now
Ask-
we wait.
Wow, how Frost feels though,
Keep
guys.
checking the satellites.
You gotta go so soon?
Who is he? Hello?
So let me get this straight. Look, whoever you are, I really don't have time for this.
My, how rude. And from a superhero. Is that actually allowed?
Okay, I apologize for the rudeness, but I hope you enjoy Iron Heights.
No. Not Thawne. God dang it.
You can't stop me, Flash. And you never will.
Kavanaugh, sorry.
I'm not afraid of you anymore.
Fortunately, pain can be in the mind. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa!
What the hell happened out there?
I was hallucinating.
Gee, he definitely looks bigger.
Savitar. We're not gonna let you hurt any more people.
Oh, I haven't hurt anyone today. I have freed them from a system that brings fortune to the fortunate and dooms the rest. Pretty poetic, don't you think? Perhaps you all could use some freedom, too.
Uh-oh. Gee, why can't everybody absorb this crap?
Oh, Flash, those big bads aren't your greatest fear. This is...
It's not. No, we don't need to see this.
Why can't I stop shaking?
Your biometrics are all elevated. I mean, your amygdala are in overdrive.
Wait, we had panic attacks?
Extreme ones. Psych doesn't just manipulate your fear, he elevates it. But your cortisol levels are slowly stabilizing, which means...
Psych's powers have a residual effect.
And Barry has had a double dose.
I mean, maybe 2 snows really is better than 1. My apartment has an extra bedroom. I could use a roommate. What do you say?
I say, This Is Us.
Barry, I could barely broadcast one emotion across a room.
Then let's get you some help.
Let me amplifying it. The Thinker's Chair.
Barry? Are you insane?
I know it sounds crazy, but DeVoe built this chair to expand his mental capacity on a massive scale.
Yeah. And it turned him into a supervillain.
But you won't, because you're gonna use it to save the city.
Well, I think he was trying to save people too. This might have some effects, Barry.
Okay. Do it.
Ooh, whoa! Hello? Ooh. I hate that all the time. Please stop it. Please stop it.
When you let me die, you killed our children too.
Wow. Wow.
You're right. I am afraid. But I won't let that fear control me.
He broke through! Cecile, now!
Whoa. Way to go, Cecile. Holy crap.
You're too late, Flash.
I don't know, man. Ooh. Huh?
Guys, it worked. Cecile did it.
You did it?
She's so tiny.
You did it.
Guys,
Can I get back in?
I think I need an energy bar.
She's so adorable, Jesus.
Might have to teach Martian Manhunter a thing or two.
Is it psych?
No, this is something else.
I'm getting the same readings I got off Nora.
On the orders of the governor, I'm here to locate and apprehend a rogue metahuman, whatever the cost. And quite frankly,
No.
it's about time someone addressed the long-standing issue this precinct ignored.
Well, she hasn't really done anything to...
The metahuman fugitive known as Killer Frost.
Fuerza and Psych, they both hurt you?
Who are they?
I think they're just like me.
They're a being of their force. Uh-oh. Okay, so then the both Fuerza and Psych are embodiments of their force, their respective force. Then there's a fear force. I don't remember. I guess I have to look at the I don't know if I want to. I feel like I don't know. I'll think it over. But that's where we have strength force and fear force, I guess. And those are apparently the physical embodiments of it. So they're not powered by it, they are it. And they attacked the speed force. Why? Why are they so aggressive and what's the word? Confrontational against speed force? What? I mean, I guess that makes sense why it wasn't destroyed by the because the speed force itself wasn't destroyed by the antimatter. Like it was its own thing. Like it was. Yeah, I guess that could make sense why it was able to absorb the antimatter. Well, not so much absorb it, that might not make sense, but at least the fact that it wasn't destroyed by it. So it's, maybe we're not gonna have like one specific big bad. It's like all the forces, all these different forces are going to be together a bad. They're like our enemy, which is unfortunate. Maybe, can we get another one on our side, perhaps, or maybe more than one? That'd be nice. I'm pretty sure I saw green lightning, so I mean that wouldn't be the green. It's not a force. I don't believe. It's like the green is an energy. It's like a magic or something. I can't remember. It's like an essence of its own. I don't know if it's considered one of the forces. So I don't think that'd be Swamp Thing. And they tend to represent other things. So maybe it's like Spectre? That'd be cool to bring. That'd be a cool way to bring Steven back in. I don't know. That feels like a bit of a stretch. Ugh, man, that one fear though, like where Iris was saying, or the fear Iris said, when you let me die, you killed our children too. Like, what kind of crap is that? You can't go and say that. They already have to deal with Nora basically being erased, almost dying in a way. God, poor Barry. Poor everybody that had to see that fear. And speaking of which, like with Frost having, seeing her being arrested, this lady's come to freaking arrest Frost, which she has a point, but she's been doing good. This could be like a community service, but I guess they had to like put her through the trial first and maybe put her into community service. She didn't kill anybody. She did some pretty, bad things. She didn't kill. I mean, she did try to kill somebody, but she didn't. And she's openly working with the group, apparently. Or, not apparently, but like, I thought it was like a secret. Was it not a secret that she was... I wonder if she's gonna hound, like, if she's gonna pick apart the GCPD or something? Or get on them about that? I mean, she's here specifically talking to Joe. Like, hey, you work with the Flash, so you must know Frost. I don't know how he can get past this. I mean, obviously he wouldn't give up Caitlin or Frost, that they're separated. But without getting in trouble himself, I don't know how he would get past this. Man, I hate the jittery movement that always freaking gets under my skin a little bit. Like, it's not like to the point where it's too much, but it's just like it's the creepy crawlies, like when you see creepy crawlies like spiders or like a swarm of spiders, like that crap. I hate, especially whenever with a Ragdoll, when he does that thing. Oh, I hate that crap so much. When he's like crawling everywhere and crawling like backwards on it, all like that and crap. I hate that. Especially when they showed freaking with Cecile and that the person in the straitjacket and just kind of like going, the head going. I don't like that either. They're going everywhere. I wonder what I would see. Now I'm just kind of curious because you don't often some people might, but like really look into like what would deeply frighten you the most, like at your core. Well, that takes some therapy possibly to like really get into that, but that doesn't care that you keep it hidden. It just finds it and just really shoves it in front of you. So I'm just wondering what I would see. So Barry's systems are overwhelmed. Like, what was it because of the being zapped twice or 3 times actually? By this point, Caitlin says like his motor. What was it? Something's like still kind of falling behind. Yeah, the part that controls motor controls. That sounds. I don't know why. The part that controls motor controls. I mean, yeah, I'm not. I guess that might have been, because he was hit so hard so many times. I mean, he's not quite healing for some reason. Maybe it's because the Speed Force was attacked. I'm not really sure. Or maybe it's just so much that it's just maybe his speed healing isn't keeping up. So we don't know how long he's gonna be apparently in that. So what we're gonna have to be dealing with while Barry's out, and why? Because they do that at times where Barry has to be locked in a. I think last season he was locked in one of the. I forgot the I'm blanking on what it's called. The place where they kept metas before in Star Labs. I can't remember all of a sudden, but he had to be in there for a bit, and then it was just Nora and Ralph who were doing stuff while Barry was gone. Was that the reason why he was doing something? I don't remember why Barry would have to be gone for that point. But regardless, there's like not always, but there's a point where the Flash is indisposed and they have to do things on their own. So I'm wondering what the issue is gonna be next episode. I'm assuming it's just gonna be over one episode. I don't think it would stretch over more than one. Like it might be leading to, like it might end where it's leading to what's gonna happen next episode. But I don't think it's gonna be more than one episode. I'm assuming what pulled like why the I guess Fuerza, sorry. I'm assuming why it just left Barry alone is because maybe it felt the Speed Force more, like maybe it created a physical body like these two to lure it away from Barry, because otherwise it probably would have killed him. Nobody else was there, and he couldn't do anything to it. So I'm wondering if he could have phased from its arms, like with it being like the embodiment of a force. Would he not be able to phase through it? So, but yeah, I'm assuming that might be what drew it away from Barry. So apparently, the reasoning behind their split is the mirror gun. Like she needed to heal. So to do so, she healed so much that she created a new body, essentially. Like I know it's not exactly like that, but like kind of the gist of what it was. It's interesting. I don't know exactly how I feel about the reasoning. I do like it though. I feel like it whenever Snow or Frost wants to take more of the wheel. Like basically neither one or the other has to take a back seat, living, while the other one leads the life. Now they can both actually live a full life separately or at the same time. One doesn't have to take a back seat, so it works out. The only issue for Caitlin, I feel like, is if she's injured, she can't heal. So that's unfortunate. And then the thing for poor Danielle is she's got to do both now, and she's gonna have to go back. Well, it's kind of like where she would, one day she'd be Killer Frost, and one day she'd be just Caitlin. But in this case, it's like she'd have to fill two separate parts of the same scene because she's got to be in both parts at the same time. Sometimes, obviously, they'll film like from the back of one of them, so like it's just somebody wearing a wig. Obviously a stand-in for them, as they do a lot of times for stuff like whenever there's two of them at the same time. But yeah, whenever they have to show them both together in the scene, obviously Daniel's gonna have to film as her, just Caitlin in one part, and then there's Frost in the other, and they stitch it together, and it's just like that's gotta be fun. But yeah, again, one kind of downside for Frost is that she doesn't really have a hiding place now. Like not the one she had before where she could just like disappear into Caitlin. I don't think they know about that. That it's like a semi split personality. Like it's not a split it's obviously it started. They might have originally wrote it like that, but I don't think that's the case now. It's like she's obviously her own person. But I don't think that she knows like that. I don't remember her name. I don't think she knows that that Frost and Caitlin are the same person. I'm hoping. I mean, it doesn't matter now. But at least maybe she wouldn't go after Caitlin, even though they look pretty similar. Maybe they won't notice that. I mean, they don't notice Clark as Superman, so maybe. I mean, I don't know if she probably that lady specifically probably doesn't look into it and know who even Clark is. But I'm just saying, it's not out of the realm possibility that someone could put the two together, like see the two of them in the same place, and like, hey, you guys look the same. So I'm wondering how long the Speed Force, and it's weird seeing the Speed Force physically outside of itself. You know what I mean? Like, never happened before. Pretty sure this is the first time. And is it supposed to be here to help out? I mean, I know. I'm assuming that's why it's here, but like, what is it? How is it going to help? Is it supposed to be like a stand-in until Barry's back? I mean, I know that's not why I came here, but is that what? Will she? For now, will she like help when things come up? Because I mean, she's weaker right now, but she is still the Speed Force itself. So when normal beings, like not other forces, are attacking the city, maybe she can step in and help out. I mean, she has to have other abilities that Barry wouldn't have, considering she's the Speed Force. I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of actually like the getup of the Psych. He looks kind of cool. In the mask, I could be wrong. It seems like an Oni mask, but I mean, I don't. It doesn't. Like part of it, like seems like it's going for an Oni mask style, but at the same time, it doesn't. Like there are aspects of it that don't, really show an Oni style. But I'm not an expert in that, so who am I to say? Might be an Oni mask. There are many different kinds, so I don't know. It could just be one of them. I really like Cecile, like how they're using Cecile though. Like I don't know, like I remember before whenever she first was getting her abilities, like it was kind of like I was kind of like not sure about it, and even whenever it was showing her expand, like that the first episode when it showed her like learning to push her powers, like onto somebody else, or her push emotions into somebody else, like basically her power evolving a little bit. I still was feeling a little bit iffy about that. Obviously, originally, like the power started off as telepathy, and now it's empathic ability. My nose itches or tickles or something. That became a little more. I don't know, felt less weird. But it still felt weird when it started going to pushing things. I don't know why. Excuse me. It just felt odd, I guess. I don't know. Pretty sure I already said that. I just don't know how else to explain it. But this, I don't know. I like the way that it went with this in this episode. Like she's able to like whenever when Psych uses its ability, like she is picking up on it, but that's gotta suck. Like, is she picking on the sense of it every time he uses it? Like, whenever it happened to Barry and Caitlin Barry and Frost and Cisco, like, she had picked that up, I believe, right? I think that's what she was saying. Is like you're not the only one who's been whammied more than once, and we've only seen her actually get hit with it at the beginning. But assuming this, like this is how they're going with it, she's getting kind of whammied every time this Psych uses it on somebody. That's gotta suck, cause like she doesn't have speed healing. I don't know how badly it's affecting her. Like maybe because of the fact that it's only like that she's picking up on it because of her empathic abilities. That it's not directly attacking her, so she's not going to be having these repercussions per se. but I mean, it is still gonna wear on her, and her in that big chair is absolutely adorable. She is such a tiny person. Nicole, I believe, right? Is that her name? Nicole? Oh, whoops. Danielle Nicolette. I knew it was something with it was in there somewhere, but also Nicole sounded didn't feel right. But Danielle Nicolette. It's hard to remember. Danielle and there's Danielle Panabaker. There's two Danielles. Anyway, but yeah, she's so freaking tiny, and just like her excitement and like I did it, that's awesome. It was so cute. Like she's something else. Honestly, don't really have too much else. Like, I'm not entirely sure if like I'm pretty sure they were saying that these two like Fuerza and Psych are the embodiments of their own respective forces. I'm assuming that's what they're saying. There's like them like specifically saying it almost directly. They attacked the Speed Force. Don't know why. Barry is gonna be out of commission for a bit. Again, probably for the next step for this next coming up episode. I don't know how long the Speed Force is gonna be here. I can't assume that it would be for long. Like the actress is never really here for very long. I'm pretty sure that's not the last we've seen of Psych. I mean, I was again before getting the idea that they're the embodiments of the force of whatever force they're working with, or that they are. I was like, what? I was wondering why it just like they just disappeared. Like they were almost eviscerated by the massive blast of just courage that like completely opposing its just fear. So I don't think that's gonna be. Obviously, it's not gonna be the last we see of it, unless for some reason we killed it. Like so the Speed Force was kind of sort of killed for a second, but I doubt that's the case. So yeah. But for now, guys, that is it for this week's episode of The Flash. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to stick around for next week's episode, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see any of our catch-up series, currently one, check out our Patreon. Hopefully more will be going up soon, as I've said before.